Thank you.
Wow. I'm blown. I mean, first of all, like, we're here, we're hearing some 80s drum sounds, some Latin percussion, some indie rock guitar, and then this beautiful dreamy vocal over the top of it. And I mean, it's really, I'm a little bit blown away. It's amazing.
Thank you.
Where,
Uh,
yeah, I mean, are you playing the guitar as well?
yeah, I recorded the guitar. I was gonna play it today, but I
It's
felt like,
really, I mean, it's this crazy, heavily distorted sound, but kind of it fits in the track in a very specific way, and you still put this dreamy vocal over this driving quarter note guitar. It's wild. It's so great.
thank
That's
you.
amazing. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I feel like when I write, it's not. I never think about one specific genre. I'm just like, oh, I like this, or this is
Yeah.
what I'm feeling. So,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
that's amazing. That's right. That's where the newness comes these days. Is that there's no, it's about blending genres in an easy way, but it's very difficult, or in a new way. But it's very difficult to find an actual new way of doing it. So that's amazing. What I was, the one thing is really interesting about, you're utilizing vocal effects in a cool way, and you're putting some of these long, especially in the first song, these long notes, and there's a it feels like it's spiritual and healing in that way. Is there any kind of commonality to the music you're writing and then the pursuit of medicine, you think?
Um, I'm not sure. I know that medicine has helped me be disciplined with music,
Okay.
but I guess I never thought about that. Um, I think both are healing in their
Right.
own regards or are centered around that, at least for me. Um, and I do think science and art are very related because they're like the study of like your experience or life or science, which is, is everything.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, I,
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of my lyrics are very introspective, usually first person,
Right.
but also trying to find some relatability with other people or with my world and how I view it. So
Right.
yeah.
Right. You're bringing your emotional observation out to people to hopefully they can
Mm-hmm.
then hopefully either learn something from that or understand more about their own emotional journey.
Mm-hmm.
And with the whales, it's interesting because you mentioned that the journey, when you looked up that dream, that meant everything is going to be okay. Yet then you say you don't want to live in that dream or you can't live in that dream. So does that mean
Mm-hmm.
that you need to go and then face everything outside of the dream? Or
Yes.
okay,
I think by taking action and not staying in the dream, it's gonna make things all right. But I can't just be flying above whales when I have people relying on me or people who need me to be present.
right.
So that's my defense mechanism, I think, is to escape,
To go inside
to
is
go
what.
inside and,
Yeah.
yeah, ignore the outside.
Right. Yeah. Rarely are our comfort zones the right place for us to be.
Mm-hmm.
So I hear that. But it sounds like, I mean, you've really done an amazing job of, I'm not, I'm not saying you're not comfortable with getting out of yours and challenging yourself immensely I mean, someone, the guitar, really amazing guitar work that, you learned in a month. And I realize you've been practicing since then, but that's
I've
amazing
taken some
discipline.
breaks.
Obviously you're going to Japan, which is amazing. Big music. You came across our radar, through our team in South Florida, and shout out to Robbie. But
Shout out.
yeah, you're definitely on the rise, which is really exciting. playing some festivals. But tell us what's going on in your artistic world, 'cause I have a feeling we're gonna hear a lot more from you.
Yeah, so I'm working on a solo EP. I feel like what I have on Spotify is one song I made in Japan, and it's kind of experimental dance. And the other song was a collaboration. So I feel like the music on there is not necessarily showing what I'm working on. So working on an EP, maybe some of these songs will be on it. Kind of just trying to figure out what I want to put out there. And I was thinking of doing a visual album because I have a lot of friends who do film, and we've been brainstorming how to show a story through my music, along with both of our, you know, visual inspirations, and like how we're gonna work together to make this happen. But during the pandemic, I wrote like 130 ideas, as I call them. And I've kind of been in my head a lot and just like super hard on myself. So I would just like not trash them, but put them aside, forget about them. But last Friday, I had a show. It was my first show since before COVID. And I was kind of forced within a week to go through those like hundreds of tracks, figure out what I want to do, finish writing them and recording them and mixing them, and then get ready for this show. And I think I work pretty well under pressure, and I rather not work that way, but I kind of needed like a deadline because otherwise it would just continue to be a cycle. So I think that helped narrow down the sound I was going for.
I think that's a common thing. You know, art
Yeah,
is built around deadlines. Otherwise, you know, it's all just a work in progress.
it's like abstract. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's amazing. So, wait, are the songs that we heard today are some of those unreleased? So you can't hear them
Oh
anymore?
yeah, all of these songs are unreleased,
Wow. So we can say they're a big music debut. So thank you.
I guess. Yeah.
Um, well, yeah, that's amazing. So, would you have anything coming up that you want to alert the audience to? I know going to go to Japan, which sounds like a great trip. When is that
Yeah,
happening?
definitely recommend Japan. I want to live there. It's amazing. um,
I've lived there. I produced some very huge artists in Japan. A
oh,
guy
that's
named
awesome.
𝗩𝗶𝗍 and some others. Yeah, so it's a very
Cool.
creative place.
Yeah, it's
Um,
great. And I'm
and
a
so,
very orderly kind of person, or I like structure, and I feel like the
yeah,
Japanese way of living is relatable to me.
right. And
So,
when you're there, are you going to be live streaming or putting some content up from there so we can keep track of you on social?
yeah. Oh wait, Japan already happened.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Ah,
So, I feel like that happened in 2019.
right.
Yeah, sorry. I think I said that, but um
My bad.
that's where I really was able to hold down the
Okay.
electronic element of
Right.
everything, and what I wanted to do solo. So I did a lot of synth stuff and drum machine, um, and was there for a month. But I'm definitely down to go back and make
Right.
more music. Um, but yeah,
And then are you playing some festivals here coming up as well?
yes. So I'm playing Three Points Music Festival in
Nice.
October. So there's some pretty big acts headlining, The Strokes, 3 6 Mafia. I forgot right now, like everybody, but some other acts that have played the previous years are like Mac DeMarco, The XX, Flying Lotus, SZA, 𝗩𝗶𝗍𝗶,
Wow.
Tyler the Creator. So I'm pretty excited to be on a festival that
Yeah.
has such a great history
That's a
here. And
great lineage, and those are
yeah,
all artists that blend a lot of different genres together as well. So you'll be in good company moving forward with that. Well, that's great. I think we all look forward to hearing all this new music you're going to be putting out because it sounds like you've got a lot of it, and it's really exciting. Um,
thanks.
yeah. So why don't we finish up with one more song, and and then we'll say goodbye, and then we can also shout out where people can go listen to the stuff you have out so far.
Okay, cool. This last one is called, it actually doesn't have a name, so maybe the audience can help me name it. I'll never tell a soul what I saw last night. Wanna keep it for me. It was in the middle of the night, clear as day. I got a lot to sell to go to a faraway place that I know I'll have to show you sometime. I'll be okay, I'll be alright, I'll be alright. I'll be sure. Come on, tell me. I'm never right, I'm always wrong. Come on, baby. Feels like the only right thing is wrong. Come on, tell me. I'm never right, I'm always wrong. Tell me, baby. Feels like the only right thing is I'll be okay, I'll be alright, I'll be alright. I'll be
That's
Thanks.
killer. Amazing. So where can everyone go? Spotify, and are you on YouTube as well? Where should everyone go to hear?
Yeah, so YouTube, I have a song called Butterfly Give Me Honey, a music video, but I took that one off Spotify because I feel like it doesn't represent my sound in the moment, but I kept the video on because it's a moment in time and it was a special time with friends. And yeah, YouTube has my discography, which is like 2 tracks, but and then Spotify, lepoodle on Spotify, 𝗩𝗶𝗍𝗶𝗽, like the dog. And SoundCloud, sometimes I'll randomly put ideas and then take them down like a week just to test it out.
That's cool.
Yeah, and iTunes.
Perfect. So we get to see your works in progress a little bit on SoundCloud or hear them, and then
Yeah.
Spotify and Apple Music for for the balance of it. Well, we look forward to hearing all of these new tracks on there as well. And thank you so much for joining us today and sharing this
Thanks
new
for
work.
having me.
It's really amazing. And
Thank you.
we look forward to having you back absolutely anytime you've got some new stuff you want to share.
Awesome. Thank
All
you.
right. Thanks so much.
Right.
𝗩𝗶𝗿, everybody. Wow, that's amazing. I mean, I'm blown away by an artist who can come to music so purely, such as 𝗩𝗶𝗿 did, and really learn this whole palette of instruments and electronic sounds mixed in with some, fairly sophisticated guitar playing and interpretive vocals and lyrics, and put that all together solely based on, a vision to do that, and someone who's intentional about it. So it's really exciting. I have a feeling we're going to be hearing a lot more from this amazing artist. So uh, we'll keep track of her. We'll keep you posted. We'll have 𝗩𝗶𝗿 back on. We've got a great partnership coming up with Tumblr. So join us on July 8th for All Good Things. And we look forward to hearing from them. We look forward to hearing from 𝗩𝗶𝗿 again. And we hope you're having a great day. Thanks for joining us. We are Big Music, Live to Listen, and Big Music supports BLM and the cause of social justice. Thanks, everybody.